Hey, it's the reflector. Here to reflect what you choose to neglect. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Uh, so let's talk about all of these things that these so-called people in better positions at these colleges are so-called studying in these groups. For starts, it's usually always something to do with the mind or the psyche or the process of how a human or how to deal with humans, right? Really, it's like anytime we're talking about how to deal with something, especially psychologically with somebody else, it's like you trying to basically come in their way to pretty much help them out so they can be better because you're the person outside of them that's trying to like, take them to a better place basically, right? So that's all that's help. That's helping energy, right? Where you lack, somebody else has. That's it, right? But these nuances, and they're not even new. It's just a new name. So rage baiting. You know what I'm saying? Riz. It used to be called something else. Now I'm not even talking about Riz though. That's something else. But like rage bait. So I'm talking about psychologically trying to fuck up somebody else's shit by you getting them to react and to respond to you. So anytime you're talking about any type of psychological thing, it's really just that person trying to keep power and control, trying to keep authority, trying to keep the higher ground. So whether they take the loss but they won the war type of energy, it's just gonna keep you in a really docile state, and you feel like you can't overstep it. And a lot of times the way people deal with it is they'll probably just end up cussing you out or trying to fight you when you're trying to assert your energy like that, even if it looks like you having good composure, you have good conduct and stuff. It don't matter about that because we all human. And what y'all gotta realize is none of these things even come from our psyche. The language don't come from our waters, our organs, our systems, how we came here in this continent, native Northwest territory. They came from the east side, Europe, you know what I'm saying, Britain, stuff like that. Shout out to the Australian man. We need more Australians over here. Maybe that's gonna help. That's the good white people. That's the good. They got the good blood. I don't know when good thoughts and feelings. When I say blood, I mean like their feelings, their thoughts, body language, all of that, beyond the physical how it looked. But yeah, cause I don't know what these Europeans doing. They was too uptight, structured, deformed. They had to pay their dues to God, but they be blaming people like us just because we don't got it together and like, but they still be interested in our games and our how we did things before they came and established. Hence why they were friends with us at one point. They didn't just straight up come and decimate, because if they did that, they know that they wouldn't have no direction. They wouldn't have nobody that's already been here to help them out. So it ain't like they really did that, but they did when they got cool with them. I mean, when they got cool with us, where it was like, okay, we was doing reciprocation, but then eventually it was like, I don't know what they're gonna become energy. And they clearly know some energy that they know a world or something like that we don't know about. So that's what makes these type of people scared, because I told you it's all about control. It'll always be about some weird ass, I'm watching you, but you don't watch me, do as I say, not as I do, looking ass energy. Like, that shit sounds simple, but it's so true. All right. Also, like I said, I seen yeah, it's mostly people trying to, it's either overly loving energy with the psychological thing, or it's overly trying to protect yourself by having too much serious or uh you know what's that fucking word I use, conduct, no, not conduct, conservative, whatever, the energy of like you got it together. And so they can pretty much put you down, hold position, where it's like, hold the position. This is why we calling it white people tactics and military tactics, because it's about playing your role, don't disappoint, stay serious. Like the military, they have to keep their face straight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think that's a real thing to that? It's how the world was made and how people be trying to be. They be trying to not show their emotions. And then the only time they do is when it's like our original energy, which is love, or consoling and understanding somebody else, and they feel where you coming from type of shit. That's it though. That's where it stops. It don't be nothing else. Everybody be trying to relate and shit based on these damn qualifications in the world way of how to push you to do anything or to make you feel like you something. No, it's more like you gotta shout out to y'all in the chat. You gotta pretty much reinvent what you seeing in the first place, what you're processing in the first place, without a preconsoled mind frame in front of you, rose-colored glasses. Because then you're gonna end up always being disappointed, always feeling like you're guilty, always feeling like you not enough and stuff. They already do that to us enough, but they gonna look at y'all like, but y'all got free will, just like we do, like in their group. But cause they be struggling them themselves, they be struggling to hold power right now. Cause how can a normal ass person blow up? Not without their help too. Like they did it on their own. Like they had people that just came into a community. So that lets you know their power is pretty much fucked, and nobody even be following their laws. Nobody watches the news. At this point, they know that they're just talking amongst everybody. At some point knows that these niggas are talking amongst themselves and whatever they're trying to establish on a higher level, on that business end shit. So, but anyway, let me see what y'all talking about. Do you trust and believe in God? I don't know. You trust in riding horses? Shout out to Asamadio. I don't know what the fuck that is. You must be a U.S. Patriot face. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you keep your fucking shit straight. Anyway, so yeah, that rage bait and shit. You know, you see these streamers over here trolling and then trolling too. Like, a lot of these things are psychological games that people do when they're insecure, bored. They're just trying to get a kick from something else because they don't have nothing on the inside. They didn't grow up. Like all of these psychological games that be made up. Oh, this is another thing. It's coming from a bullshit place that we don't be relating to. If you relate with it, then do it. Do it better than them then if you're gonna do that. But it's another thing. They're gonna say when the more in love you are with a person, the more sleepy you are around them. Now, this is what I be talking about, because they're always trying to put everybody in a state of sit back and get the most convenient thing, be self-serving, like have everything serve you type of shit. So they're basically trying to get everybody to be in a docile state of, oh, okay, coping, like, oh, this is okay, basically. Like, no, if you always just sleepy around them, that just means you overly comfortable. Everybody shows love differently, but caring is one thing. So what they should say is when you're comfortable or you care about somebody a lot, you'll get sleepy, because that means you're able to understand internally. So that makes sense. Internally going to sleep, transparency, water, dream world. You feel me? Like that make more sense if you get sleepy. But if you talking about love, nigga, some people love is extra feisty. You know, they ain't gonna be sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, those are just to make people feel like that whatever's wrong with you, it's okay. That's what they're trying to do with these things. So either if you're already in a position, okay, use the authority type of psychological game. You already have it. You pay your shit. You mind your business. So anybody that come your way, make sure like they can't step on your toes if you let them. Like, it be some weird ass energy where to me, I'd be like, you shouldn't even be in that situation to even look at it like a person's coming in my space and I watch my kids. I do what I can looking ass. Nigga, this is why I be like, y'all be having rich guilt. Y'all be and I don't even mean rich people, I mean people that got reached a good position and they got kids, they got their own house and stuff. Y'all got rich guilt because y'all not doing nothing. Y'all only doing the system. Now, if you made your own program, then that's a whole different story. Because at least you're doing the system in your own way. Make up a motherfucking business with something. With the money you gathered up. Or maybe relate it to the shit they already created. Like, so if you're a teacher, maybe relate something, do a camp and shit, have a gathering. If you're a fucking dog sitter, right? Go to these motherfucking competitions. I mean, not a dog sitter, dog trainer. Or all of that. Go to these competitions. You know, or go to dog park like I do this. I go to dog parks, you feel me? Set up something where everybody can pretty much just play. Now, that's hard, especially in Texas where I'm at. People are very to themselves, but it ain't nothing wrong with that. But, you know, like do something where it's going to serve. You're doing a service to yourself, but it's going to, in turn, help everybody else around you, even if they're strangers. So It's all about being productive and shit. But you can make it up your own way though. That's the thing. That's the thing right there. Don't be doing it like, and see, this is why it turned into, now you gotta have a, shout out to the subscriber, the girl, shout out to the girl. You gonna feel like you gonna have to impress or some weird shit like that. I forgot my point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? SpongeBob. I don't agree with that Ice Spice shit though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright because it's SpongeBob. I don't give a fuck. And they know that they made it for adults and little kids. And if you really want to be like that, y'all gotta get off of people's dick, because at the end of the day, these niggas been grown since they made the fucking show. Steven Hillenburg was goddamn 30-something years old, my nigga. Like, so what are y'all talking about? See, that's why I'd be like, see, the world is in that pointing the finger mode, because this is how the niggas that took the world over be. That's how they already were. They're like, they're trying to observe, study, make a plan to have the higher ground or have the authority to pretty much tell somebody else what to do. And it didn't even come off like when they first took over, it didn't even come off like they were taking over. It was coming off like, okay, y'all just follow this plan, like we buddy. Follow this plan, even though they altered it where they are in on it together with their people, but it's like the people that they were showing this to, they were like, okay, I kind of understand this, and y'all look like y'all trying to help, so okay, bet. So we were in the dark a little bit, so then boom, that's how it happened. So this is how people still carry this shit out. They be trying to stand on their own ground, challenge you to get you to act a certain way, so then they can already see where you coming from to pretty much like shut you down. I'm telling you, this world ain't shit. The more people go to college, study these things, they be the main people that be doing this shit. Now that's not all. Because you got people that have made it out of college and they was like, what the fuck did I just do? But they turned it into their own shit. There's plenty of people that did that. But a lot of people that just stuck in, and it's mainly people with kids, and they got too many like partners, baby mamas or baby daddies, whatever. When it's like you can't structure your own self. This is why I be respecting females. Hopefully not on child support, but if you are, maybe they deserved it. But that's why I respect females that have a kid and they be looking like they living the most peaceful life. I know I'm going off of social media, but they be just fine. So it's like, you know, you don't gotta get possessed to the system, is what I'm trying to say. Like, y'all niggas be little kids. Like, it's like a person that got a whole bunch of money and they're trying to be so sophisticated, yet when you look at their real life, they never really did anything. Look at Trump. He never really did anything. He just maintained his position. He knows these words, these columns, these sectors of like all these business aspects. So all he got to do is just play with it, have his money. He have his free time. Them niggas gonna tell him when to have a meeting or pop up somewhere, and that's it. But he really ain't do nothing. So it's like he really a bored. This is why he into his daughters. He bored, and he was with Epstein and shit. Like, they be bored. So and bored can be dangerous, right? I don't think you should be doing nothing like that when you bored. Shit, I'd rather goddamn go to sleep. I'd rather just goddamn sing or something, rap, be random, fucking smoke. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, this power, control, authority, energy needs to stop, bro. It's not about manipulation, mastery, and that's another thing. Mastery. That's the main thing. It be about mastery in these people's minds, and then it turns into our minds because we up under it. We ain't not worried about not having money. I mean, we're not worried about. We worried about money, goddamn it. So that means we're not the superior one. Trust me, because clearly this world is about money. Like, if you got it, that means you're pretty much on the better side of things. You do have, now there's a good handful of people that have grinded their ass off and they got to the position they at. I respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, listen, I ain't no slave. I don't do that. I ain't no grinding. And even if I am gonna grind in the dirt, y'all better motherfucking know what it is now. You better put somebody on, because that's all it is now. Y'all be having y'all's little group union, and y'all be talking amongst each other, and y'all pass it down. So then people that don't know about it, we outside the club, we can't even get in, type of shit. I ain't hating though. I call it how it is, just to make sure I protect my energy. Because I'm telling you, this world gonna make you feel like you ain't doing something right all the damn time. Even if you falling in line correctly. Now, if you got a job, now you probably gonna be focusing on some high school shit, which is dealing with people. You gotta see this person all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And then the best psychological thing that social media has ever did was say, have a straight face and don't say like, and keep your energy like, like this until you feel like you can open up. You know what I'm saying? But don't be walking around with your motherfucking heart open nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep ourselves safe. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all talking about, man? Is it more biblical smackdown, or are you just spitting every thought in your head? Is this? Oh no, I ain't talking about no biblical shit. What the hell y'all talking about? Does it say that in the motherfucking title? I just be bringing up religion because that don't matter though. God is just something that people be chasing. It's just love or money, or like you got fulfilled with something that you was praying for. But it's like that's not no entirety, because tell me when your ass die. Now, some people die and they still be thinking they're alive in this world, trying to get money, spend money, help somebody out, survive. So that's why I'd be like, what you mean? I ain't even talking about God. Look at the title. So that means you be into God too much. It ain't even what you be thinking about. But anyway, the Connor history, what it is, Connor, and what it is, binary void, binary. You give off bisexual vibes, but your name binary. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Thank you, binary. So people like Diddy, you know what I'm saying? All these people in the industry. If you look at these old videos and you see it from your own perspective now and the times we're going through now, right? Everybody's saying it didn't age right now, right? You see that he's the living definition of having mental authority over people just because he had a better position or a higher position, right? So he was always having, fuck the age. The age is already a red flag, but just look at the energy. What do these people at executive positions do? They be old ass farts, hire these young ass people that got spark and pay them to be around them, or pay them to do, shows and make money basically. So, what's it called? Yeah. So these people were kind of stuck in the energy of feeling like they're lower than, or feeling like a docile energy of I can't even speak my word based on the ties I have, based on the mental pressure, uh, based on what I'm supposed to be doing, like as far as expectations that I'm supposed to be upholding. Like, so when you see him in action, he's over here acting like he good. These niggas over here, like, they gotta watch what the fuck they say. Now, sometimes he got pointed out, and his mouth stayed open. He looking all stupid. That's an example of these people that's in positions because of who even made up the whole psyche in the first place 2,000 years ago, took over. They were already in that weird ass state of, if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't have it. Or I gotta sacrifice so everybody can be safe. But yet, that's gonna be the very ego or the very thing that stays over you. When it's almost like, I didn't ask. This is why people be in smaller micro situations in family where it's like, I don't need to live with you. I don't need this. I don't need that money from you. Boom. That's it. Yeah. Stop with that bullshit money, God. Stop with this dumbass psychological games where you really just being a high school kid and then you think you being grown. Y'all ain't grow up yet. Man, I'm 26 years old. I'm already seeing that all of the older people in the generation failed. There's some people that's still real, but I guarantee you they most likely are by themselves right now. If they're not, they did it right. They have key people. They all have their own space, their own differences, but they don't let that shit bottle up and fuck up the family or fuck up the group, whatever. So, I'm just trying to make sure y'all know, like, it ain't everybody that goes through shit and then they end up being in the same bubble as everybody. Cause like I said, like I said though, these grown people, they fail. They fail. The old ones, the ones under them, your parents, because they didn't have no template besides what they were told to do. So all they were told to do was just sign up and enroll in all of these registrations, insurance, and all of this. Get this job with all these benefits, and pretty much work, and then pass it down to your kids, and that's it. Like, so it's like, think about that. We're the very generation that don't even be fucking with that, even if you're older. If you now and you on the right side of energy, you see that shit is stupid. Do what you gotta do. If you get it offered to you and it's a good thing, do it, make your money, and then transmute it to however you want to end up spend, like not spending it, but making your own thing where you don't need the job. So, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta make up your own. You gotta make it your own, man. You gotta make it your own. So, what's it called? I bet it. Who is the one that subscribed? Oh yeah, the girl. That girl. So, like I said, rage bait. These new studies, like even, oh yeah, I remember one again too. Dog, cause the one I said before was about when you love somebody a lot with like your partner. The more you love them, the more sleepy you are. That, and then the oh yeah, and there was a study about dogs. They was trying to say dogs can something, and it's like, nigga, we been on that though. Especially if you the one that you got common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you don't need to hear that shit from the government or these damn big platform channels that they be posting. Like, nigga, everybody knows. I forgot what it was, but everybody knew that shit. Well, I did. Y'all was, and these niggas, and then that's another thing. Niggas be trying to say dogs colorblind. How the fuck dogs colorblind? No, we receive light. Light isn't black and white. It ain't like we're projecting out what we're seeing. No, we're receiving that, and then that's what creates the image. And we project it simultaneously. We receive light, we produce in and out, in and out, in and out. But shit, that's pretty much it, y'all. Yeah, man, I'm talking about, bro. I be scrolling on this shit. I see these childish ass motherfucking posts, and then people really be probably eating that shit up. Like, they probably, oh yeah, that's another thing. There we go. Sarcasm. Now, they said the easier you can be sarcastic, that means your brain is like works 99% or some shit, or is more advanced. If you can be sarcastic, it's like they're basically saying you're mentally higher than somebody. Y'all see how fucked up that is? Cause who cares? Nigga, everybody's been a smart aleck. I look at that like that's just playful energy if you're directing that energy in the right way. Cause I remember I used to be very sarcastic, but now I don't really do it like that. I mean, now if you're older, you still be sarcastic. Just know you probably are being a little witty and a little bit of an ass, because like sarcasm is like, it should be more of funny and you're just being light about it. Not like you have a malice behind why you're being sarcastic based on the person, the place you at, the thing, the vibe you in at the moment. Because a lot of people, or what's going on at home with you. Because a lot of people will be sarcastic at work nowadays, and it's like, bitch, that wasn't called for. You must have something wrong with you. See, that's why I'll be like, no. If somebody's sarcastic, that don't mean that they're smart. Especially nowadays, it is not like that now. I grew up in the 2000s. Like, I was born in 1999, but I grew up 2000 through 2000, goddamn 15. Like, that's when everything was still like real. Like, everybody was just in their own expression. They was more creative. Now it's more like too real. Like, everybody know what everybody talking about. You can't be doing some subliminal shit like as if we ain't gonna know what you really trying to say. This is why these things are blowing up in everybody's face that they did back then, because they thought that they were being secretive. It was a lot of Sagittarius energy. That's the fall. That's the mystic. You don't know where it's coming from. The last flame. So, but now it's about the straight earth and air. So whatever you're doing, it has some plan behind it. And this is what everybody cracking down on. You going to jail. Oh, say I'm going to jail. That's it. You're going to jail. But like I said, like, I'm used to, shit being a little more real and free and stuff like that. I forgot why I was even talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all need to know, bro. This should be, I swear to God, do not be anything you see online, bro. And if it got a lot of likes, the only way it can be real is if it's a video with it. If it ain't got no video, it just say words. Don't even believe it. Don't even believe it. I wish I can pull up every single new study that they be having that they be pulling out. I'm like, bro, are y'all talking out y'all ass? Are y'all doing anything? No. They're making argument to do an argument and then just come up with some goddamn imagination after that. So that's being I was gonna say reluctant, but it's shit. Basically, you're being indifferent just to come up with some other thing that it's like a agree to disagree type of thing. That's not how you do it, but hell no. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just chop it up with y'all. Y'all say I ask me questions or whatever. You got weirdos up in here, but he gave me an idea to talk about Diddy and how like that's the example of mental psychology overstanding, being over somebody and them feeling like they're docile and weaker, or they can't overstep because that person has the master position or the authority over you. Just know a lot of this world is about projection right now. Like this person, Binary, his name Binary, and he gonna say I give off bi vibes or some shit, and then he gonna do the clap. Like my nigga, are you trying to basically summon everybody in your Satan circle, bitch? I ain't into that. I don't live backwards. I don't live with my dick in my head. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about that. You don't know about dickhead, ass face. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, your feet and your goddamn bitch, you live upside down. You a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But this world is about projecting, so you know, just keep just always use energy for yourself. This is when I'd be like, maybe you use their science and psychology of that manipulation and being over people when people do shit like that. They project onto you, or they're trying to get you. It's like they're trying to make you assume something that they got in their mind, and they want you to react or do actions to kind of prove themselves right. This is when you should use that manipulation or that authority, like, okay, but like that conservative, you know, you got it together energy. You know? That's when you do it. But don't do it for no motherfucking validation or some shit like that. You know, shout out to Gara. Shout out to Gara. Shout out to SpongeBob. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? Let's spark up a little bit with y'all. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna use that one. So fucking tripping. Yeah, there we go. Spark a little dooba-loob. A little dooba-loob. That's another thing. The using 99% of your brain shit. That shit is fake. That's like saying you don't use 99% of your heart. You don't use 99% of your hand. Like, do y'all think we computers? Do y'all think we robots? Oh, that's why they're trying to build robots. Because they trying to low-key make us into their design. Because remember, robots are just designed. They have to have a planning by humans. So they want y'all to look at that like that's over y'all. This is why people are saying robots gonna rule the world. Ooh. Milk us. Y'all 2 people up in here subscribe. I'm pretty sure the other ones already subscribed. You gotta be if you standing here this long. Need to get y'all that good earth flour. You know what I'm saying? It'll keep you grounded. I was gonna show y'all that picture. This shit low key too bright. Damn. That's better. That's better. I like how my SpongeBob jacket is lighting up. That's cool. Man, I swear, bro, I'll be playing music, bro, but you two some bitches. Y'all be making me want to make my own music. Like, damn, I can't stream nothing. All I can, you know what? I'm gonna stream some SoundCloud. Nobody knows SoundCloud song. It's gonna get dark. I would play. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Fuck it. We're gonna keep it slow. Alright. That's what we're listening to. This from my page. Not too loud. Only take pictures to remember shit. Dirty pills, boy, I don't remember shit. Fuck if it's cliche, I love activists. They don't like people like me in this bitch. I got a chill Cuban mommy, and she is straight from Motherfucker. And she brought me like she wrote, and she gon' do them pretty toes while I sit back and toast. On the California coast, these niggas test my sense, what they own testaments. Came back from Texas, smelling like some Fendi breath of mist. Hard ups and those drugs and refreshments. And nah, I ain't drinking shit, but meet me at the Westin. I'ma pull up right after the studio session. I'm ladies, more questions. All we had is sex, it started out from wrestling. Give me brain, I blow my brain, I was Smith and Wesson. Get my job out of here, niggas on my Pelican. All the ones we doing is fuck because we selling dancing. Play baby, watch with these hoes and these niggas just my children. Play daddy frustrated with me, he think I don't listen, but this my life and I'll take that risk. Cause fuck my fucking feelings, aim it at you with precision. Hey, I'm chillin' with these hoes, but I ain't really chillin'. My email inbox is worth at least like 10 million. They snapped that Polaroid cause I wanna remember. Flip that phone, flip that, I wanna remember this. Hear me record this shit, bro. I wanna remember this. And rich but flat got me looking vintage, I wanna remember this. 16's on my phone, shawty, you remember this. You remember this. You remember this. You remember this. This shit hitting. I love how I look right now. Oh shit, y'all ain't even know about this. You ain't know about this. Oh, Sam. No, don't put your paws on it. You got pee? Go pee. Go over there, go pee. Over there. Look. All right. Go pee. Mela, not over there. Go pee. Pee pee. Girl, go to the same spots, bro. I had to bring this bitch. She over here bothering my bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Why? Can't play that song. Oh, I can't play that song either. I can't play that song. All right, let's play this. Nobody know this song. All right, let's see. Come on, what y'all got to say? What you got to say? You know what I'm saying? The teaching lesson is over. Talk about the psychology of this world, and it's all fucked up. Make you be fucked up in your mind. It make you feel like you gotta give expectations to people. They gotta walk on eggshells around you and shit. No, that's not how you do it. You wanna be like that? Go to Europe. Go back on a boat. Go back to motherfucking Arabia, bitch. Nobody want that shit. That's why I said we need our Australians over here. If it's gonna be in the East, Australians, please come here. We need that southern placement energy, because they're on the southern spectrum of the east side. Europe is on the top. Like, we on the west, we're on top. We're northwest. I mean, Canada's on top, but we're the whole region. So, nigga, we're more loose over here about it. Bro, take that old hard God, you gotta pray 2,000 times a day face, all that shit over there. I'ma shoot that motherfucker with focus. Somebody gonna ask me, is this like a real debate about God, or are you just saying everything coming out of your mind? Bitch, what? First off, read the live stream. Second off, you always gonna say what's on your mind. But sit back and listen, it's gonna make a lot of sense. Amelia, what are you doing? But yeah, so you can't be letting people have shit over you. But as long as you stay in your own place and don't have expectation and just be yourself, you're fine. No limitation. Hold on touch. So yeah. I ain't never home. I was gone, hit my phone, ain't in touch. If Molly give a perk, X-Bill, rock that she took. You get killed, drink a finger on the body. Shit gon' fit that fan, you step too much. Add it up. No, I never trust. Trust is what I trust. Get that guap, ain't enough. I gotta go in no rush. No, ain't no thing such. Got that 9 in the motherfucking clutch. Shoot at these niggas, make them double dutch. Shoot at these niggas by Brady Bunch. All of that ain't really belly much. I cannot leave my time, it's a crunch. Over the day, it's a baby bunch. Make niggas make it spaghetti bunch. Pull up with machete and dread it, that bitch is gutted. They gonna 40, that bitch is nothing. They gonna 40, that bitch is nothing. I cannot fuck with the dirty, cause that shit nothing. Let me hear that. Yeah. Hold up, dope. Did X, now I'm cold. Yeah. The rookie keep my heart cold, but I keep that heat in the pole. Yeah. Fire, dangerous shit in the clip. Load it. Set it, stats, things, probably we can handle. Drop the pain slow. reloaded. Pockets extra loaded. I don't got bitch that bitch that call erosion. Tell me what's your motive. Nigga, we here, we taking stolen. Jumping headfirst in that water. Off the portion to the ocean. Seconds and I need some lotion. Yeah, my dogs and niggas go in motion. Yeah, your trapper bitch they know this. That nigga won't smoke, but it ain't potent. At your house front door, eviction notice. Got the message. Fuck you, left you young, you mad, and I know that. Then you bogus. Say she ain't mad, but she showing. Goddamn bug trying to join. Focus. Rich, crap, no. Loaded. And the city flower and I smoke it. Then I roll it. You can say it like that. Oh, I was like, who the fuck? I was gonna be like, who? I'm telling. Hold on. Oh, I can't play this. Bro, why this song gonna come on as soon as you say something? I can't play this. YouTube gonna strike my baby gonna call me fine ass. I got scared. I was like, who the fuck saying some shit like that? Gonna get in trouble. I'm just playing. We don't got a relationship like that. If you men out there though, y'all should be respectfully scared of your girl though. Just not the abusive scared, because anytime a girl got authority, it's chaos. Now we don't got them problems. I'm trying to fucking find something that don't nobody know about. Let's play this nigga. Shout out to Schwexel. Shout out to Schwexel. I wish I could mention him in here. Oh, I know how to do it. I'll make a story on this bitch. Shouts out to my nigga. Wait till the beat drop. I wish I could have it up a little louder, but it's the moment. Nigga, how do you spell your fucking name on Instagram? Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got you. But yeah. Y'all can't even see her black ass. Am I hurting your eyes, bitch? Class is over. Bitch, I got passion. Bitch, I got passion. Bitch, I got passion. I'ma come up on the fucking beat and I'll be spazzing. Ripping all these planes up on the track like I'm a dragon. Look like Magneto from the way that I'm attracting. I'ma put in work, leave the lazy. He said looking like Magneto the way that I'm attracting. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, he had a bar on every single line on this shit. It's hard to do that. What is this? Reese.
El nuevo iPhone 17 Pro. Mira, la que no quería nada. Bueno, ayuda a tener la mejor oferta de AT&T. Bien pensado. Obtén el totalmente nuevo iPhone 17 Pro por 4 meses. El iPhone más poderoso hasta ahora. Sin requerir el plan más caro.
Hope this shirt look nice. Bruh, it's like glowing. All word, oh word. This your song, baby. You need to get your ass up out here.